welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some design tricks that I've learned over time when I'm playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I hope all of these tricks do help you guys, but let's get started. Now, one of the most important things I believe when it comes to designing is simply to watch other people's videos. You can get a lot of different ideas and inspirations from different creators, whether you're watching them for content, whether you're literally looking for their designs, or anything like that. Having those designs, having multiple other ideas to spin into your own is actually really helpful. For example, I got this little idea off of a YouTube creator that had a little outdoor picnic area that was kind of hidden in this land. But of course, I lost the video and I was unable to recreate it piece by piece. But I put my own little spin on it and had a little diner out here, and I think it looks pretty well. In another video that I actually saw on YouTube, it was a winter wonderland type of area with all of these lights. It was absolutely beautiful. It was a winter wonderland dream, and it had the little path that went around here that I hope I did justice. But at the same time, when I looked back on the video, it wasn't exactly the same. It just had those concepts of the trees that are draping down, the path that's around here, and just the overall winter wonderland type of vibe. Now, this of course leads us into one of my next tips, which is to use these rocks to the best of your ability. You can see that I love these little 6 stones as little paths for my characters to kind of walk around. It makes it a lot easier and a lot smoother than when you have to use all of these stone paths that you have to create all of the time. Plus, they're a lot cheaper. And of course, you can use these larger stones, which you can't really step over, which kind of sucks. But they create a nice little border over here and just around your valley in general. And of course, you can do the same exact thing with any of these bushes or trees. You can create marvelous designs with them and just make the valley your own style. Now, of course, what comes with using these rocks as a barrier like that, sometimes you can't really pass over them in order to grab the flowers, grab the plants, whatever it is. So it really does help to have a space in between where you can actually go and grab these. You can see that I can easily maneuver around here and grab whatever pops up over here. In comparison, I have a similar border over here in the Sunlit Plateau, which yes, over here I can grab the flowers very easily. I can go around the back and grab flowers that are over there, but unfortunately, when I go through here, I can only go up to about over here. And you can actually see in that corner, there are some flowers that I am unable to get, which kind of sucks, but that's how the design is right now. And you can even see that I have a little piece of gold over here that I can't quite get. Now, of course, you can go into the furniture and move things around, but that does take time, and honestly, for me, it's not really that worth it. Now, something that I actually learned a little bit earlier, but also a little bit later, and one content creator actually goes highly in depth about this. When you do have anything like ADHD or anything like that, it is very hard to actually concentrate on a whole map. So one trick that you can actually do is to single out one area and design it one by one. For example, if I am designing this area, I don't touch any of these other areas beyond this little grass area. Another thing that I would recommend when you are designing is to make sure each area is cleared off. For example, if I wanted to put a carpet over here in front of these chairs, I wouldn't be able to if I was designing because coral would be right there. Of course, when it comes to flowers, you can move them around the valley, just like you can with any of the sticks. But when it comes to the coral, the thorns, the logs, anything that is embedded in the ground that you need to use your magic for, or even the herbs themselves, you cannot move when you go into the design area. And it kind of sucks because some of these things also grow back kind of fast. You kind of have to exit out and go back in. But I would highly recommend making sure whatever area that you're working on is cleared off before you actually start designing. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to keep going back and forth between the design and the valley in order to clear things out and move things around. Now, of course, another tip that I will be happy to give you guys is simply to use these Dreamlight tools of customization. You can see here that I actually created all 3 of these umbrellas and blankets. And it's quite easy to do because all you have to do is go into the furniture, customize, and you can make anything from roads to little water areas. You can create furniture and anything like that. And honestly, I think that it's just a really nice way to put your own little touch on your valley. The last trick that I'm going to let you guys in on is to absolutely abuse Scrooge's store. Whether it's to get new items or old items or just collecting things, or even with the clothing or anything like that, abuse Scrooge's store. Buy whatever you need, whatever you want. And you can even come over to him, say, I'd like to order some items. You can choose between clothing and furniture. Abuse the furniture one. Because if you have a specific idea, it helps to be able to have all of those items that pertain to your idea. Now, of course, there are some items that you will not be able to order from Scrooge, such as things that you don't have right now, you have not gotten.
Thank you kindly.
Or I know that there are some items, such as the gazebos that you cannot buy, the Zen gardens, you can't buy those either, I believe. So there are some items that Scrooge doesn't carry that you do have to actually make again and again, which kind of sucks. I know that in the beginning, if you created it and had it in your inventory, Scrooge was able to sell it back to you or sell you more. So that's how some people have a lot more gazebos or things like that. But nonetheless, talk to Scrooge every day and order furniture from him, order clothing, order whatever you need in order to design your valley. And anyway, that was my last tip of the day. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Please comment your favorite tips and tricks. Please comment or show a picture of your own valley. I would love to see some of your guys' areas or your most favorite area in your valley. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.